Race number 3, Class 4 contest. 1,400 metres is the trip for our third at Sha Tin on Sunday. There are any debutantes in this field. We've got some more coming, though. This is headed by Perfect Pair back into Class 4, where he's a two-time winner. Lasting Friendship, his sole win's been on the all-weather over the 1650 so far. Winston's Lad gets the blinkers on for the first time, fourth last time out, but gets the barrier 14 to contend with. Speed Feifei, sixth on just his second time last time out behind Fantastic Show. Super winner. Rolled forward in his last effort behind Mighty Joan. Gets barrier 11 this time round. And Family Leader drops in trip from the mile back to the 1,400 metres here. Casper Founds, Lyle Hewitson on board from barrier 9. Stunning Impacts is the horse that's been up at Chung Far and back in the last 30 days. He's just had one start so far behind Hardly Swears at Happy Valley.
Good to slow the prediction here. A super winner tried 1,400 metres for the first time a couple of weeks ago and ran a decent race from near the front. Did super winner up on the pace. In fact, Forever Sharp and Stunning Impact should get a nice enough run behind him. Galaxy Emperor and Perfect Pair on the next line. And apart from that, all the horses 3x3x3. They're all get-back horses, but they may stretch out further than illustrated there on that graphic.
First we're going to have a look at is Bulletproof. Now, he's a 50 to 1 chance at the moment. He's a 1 at the back. He's only had the one start, and that was on the all-weather. And he hit the line strongly enough over 1,200, steps up to 1,400, dropped 34 pounds, and his work's been very good. So could be one at odds there. Amazing Chocolate. And was really asked to do something here this morning and did respond nicely when he was asked. He stretches out well enough, does Amazing Chocolate. The blinkers will go back on him. Chad Schofield from barrier 1. And a Bright Kid, he's been up most of the season, this horse. He's had plenty of runs. His work's still pretty good. He just can't seem to break through and on race day. That's his problem at the moment.
All right, we'll come back to him in a moment or so. We'll start off, though, with Perfect Pair, who's pretty prominent in the market. Takes this class drop. That's probably the key for him. And comes up with barrier 2 as well. Yeah,
this was going back 2 runs on the 11th of January when he was 7th. Only beaten 2 3/4 behind Superstar, who goes around later on in the programme. 59 points was his last win. He had a good run in the trail, I thought, last time out and battled fairly. But I think he's better suited here back into Class 4 because that's where both of his wins have come from, course and distance.
Yeah, exactly. I think he'll find this a lot easier. I mean, Circuit 3, very progressive, that beat him at his last start. And from barrier 2, he should get a nice run.
All right, super winner. Seems to be a bit of work in progress at the moment, but he's getting there, I think. Allowed to roll along in front last time out. Lasting Friendship. Galaxy Emperor didn't mind poking up the rail and so happy.
Yeah, look, he was up to 1,400 metres at his last start. He's going to stick at 1,400 metres here. He's drawn wide, but I think he can get across easy enough. He's got that good gate speed. And as you say, he fought on nicely enough here. He looked like he was entitled to drop out, but he went to the line nicely. I think 1,400 is his go, so yeah, I'm going to give him a chance. He's in the numbers.
Yeah, I think he's slowly becoming a little bit more tractable as well with each and every race. He can be a bit awkward. He's had his head carriage all sort of over the show, but he's slowly learning, I think.
All right, that's super winner. Winston's Lads, I think this is a super run last time. He's got an awkward draw to contend with here, barrier 14-2. Speed Feifei, there was a bit to like about this.
Yeah, there was. It was a nice enough run from him. He came right down the outside to continue to improve out wider. On the other horse in this race, Winston's Lad, it was a decent run, but the draw is very awkward this time round. And at the grand old age of 8, he's getting the blinkers on for the first time.
Yeah, it's interesting gear change, wasn't it? Just to focus him up. Hit the line nicely enough. I found a spot for Winston's Lad on a minor line.
OK. Stunning Impact, the last one we'll have a look at. Trialling up at Chung for just one run. He beat one horse home behind Hardly Swears, but that was 1,200 at Happy Valley. This is 14 at Sha Tin.
Yeah, a lot different. Kill the Fish here, the son of Zoostar, this horse. He has drawn awkward, though, barrier number 12. I think he's improved a little bit. I haven't got him in the numbers for this run. I'd like to see him do it on the racetrack first.
There was a trial, 2 trials ago up at Chung Fa. Coming out of that trial was Waldorf, and we saw him come and chop them down on Wednesday night. He was slow out, never involved last start.
OK, that's Stunning Impact, who's going round at a decent price again. Our favourite, though, Paul, is Super Winner.
I'm going to go that one with that horse I showed you at track work. He's over 50 to 1, this horse. He's called Bulletproof. He's had one start, and that was on the all-weather. So this will be his first start on the turf. He's worked really, he's had a lot of work. The stable's rock solid at the moment, Ricky Hughes stable, and he's dropped 34 pounds. So he might be a bit of value there at over 50 to 1. I'm happy to take a chance with him. Perfect Pair downgraded, Super Winner's getting there, and Winston's Lad, the old boy, has been running well recently. 4, 1, 12 and 6. But I'm happy to go 4 each way at that price.
I'm going to settle with the perfect pair at the top of the weights here for Zach Purton and Chris So, dropping in grade here. Course and distance winner, both wins in the class, so one on top to beat 12. That is a super winner, continues to improve and is getting better with each and every race. Winston's Lad and Galaxy Emperor. Cheek pieces first time. The runs 2 and 3 back were okay. I thought worth a watch here. 112, 6 and 13.
Yeah, I've actually put him on top, Galaxy Emperor. I think, as I say, he's worth that sort of price, nearly 50 to 1, worth a shout. We've all got the 1 and the 12, though, in the numbers there in the first leg of the DT race number 3.